Hey, this is Robert. I'm still at it today working on another S70. I'm going to try to give you a quick video of how to get the center console out so you can change the light in the shifter area. So this should only take a few minutes, probably a total of 30-minute job. And this is a S70, has the shifter indicator light out, and the bulb you can get from the dealer or FCP or IPD. It's normally about $8 at an aftermarket place, probably, who knows, 15-20 bucks at the dealer. I have one of those. They plug in, plug out, but here's a brief video of how to get this center console out. First thing you want to do is get something in the edge of this shifter thing, pull that, push that toward the driver's seat, lift it out, open the armrest. Be careful with opening the armrest. If you let them fly back, they'll break off at the hinges. I already took the armrest off. But after you get this out, you slide the tip of it out that way. Then the whole vinyl and everything just pulls right over the shifter lever. You set that aside. When you open the armrest, I don't like breaking the armrest, so I take the 2 screws out at the hinges, set the armrest aside. Then you got a little panel here that you put a little screwdriver in, wedge the tip up. Under this little panel, you have 2 socket screws. They look like they're either an 8 or a 10. You take those 2 screws out. Then you come up here behind the shifter. Behind the shifter you have a like a miscellaneous holder, a coin holder is in there. You simply reach on the back of the coin holder and you pull it up and out. It pops right out. You pull the back bottom side up and out first, it snaps out. Then you lift the front of it away from that pocket. And on this thing here, you grab it with your hand, you lift it up toward the radio, it pops out. And if you have heated seats, you have the 2 plugs under it for the heated seats. If you don't have heated seats, those 2 plugs are normally still there because it's wired for it. You unplug those and you work this thing here out of the way. Also, if you look down back there, you have 2 T25 torque screws. You lift those, you pull those 2 torque screws out. Try not to drop them. I dropped one. It might be a good idea to magnetize your screwdriver before you pull those. Once you do that, you can just simply lift and work this up and back out of the way. You can lift it over the shifter. You normally have a wire or 2 back there that you can unplug because you have the wires for the rear little cigarette lighter socket, as well as this one here. So you don't want to break those. You can lift it up enough to get your hands under there to change that light bulb. You can also lift it up enough to pop your cigarette lighter back in place. When you put this stuff back together, try not to tighten your screws too tight, just snug them down. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Like I said, there's a couple of plugs under there you can unplug to get this thing all the way out. Hope that's helped. Those cigarette lighter assemblies, if you push them hard enough, they'll just push right out of the dash assembly. Okay, I reached down there and I unplugged the light from the bottom of the shifter. This light assembly simply pulls out of this socket and you plug a new one in and reverse your procedures.